The ice cream is good. I told you I'd go get ice cream. Just watch the last video for context. Or don't. I don't care. Anyway, I don't know why, but I'm making another video about Transformers news. I don't know why. Let's get straight into really old news, and then slightly less old news, and then probably still really old news. So, back in June, Hasbro did another live stream thing, and we could see pictures of the stuff they showed off right here. I will go through it slowly. Not going to read any of this. If you want to pause and read it, we can talk about this thing, the ugly ass G.I. Joe crossover with Bumblebee's head on it, or the Megatron that's a hiss tank that I also don't care about. I could talk about this Galvatron, even though I have the original Age of Extinction Galvatron. Oh yes, we can talk about the little duckies of Optimus Prime and Megatron. Lego Optimus Prime. Don't know if I'm gonna buy it. Meh. Uh, eh. A bit pricey for. I mean, it's quite pricey, but it is fully transformable, so that's something. Blah blah blah. Okay, first IDW Blur, based off the Studio Series Blur mold. I really like it. I like the stuff they've changed, the shoulder pads, the head, some other things we'll get to as we show more pictures. As they should here, let's look at more pictures of him showing off the toy. Can I get Velocitron boxes? Very nice. Overall, I'm digging the homage to Transformers Galaxy Force, aka Cybertron. And having them packaged in vehicle mode is pretty cool. Showing off the box, don't care about whatever this is. Can I get a better picture of the alt mode? Okay. Wish they'd changed the weapon, but some new touches to the alt mode look kind of cool. There's a good dynamic shot of it. Let's go down. Why is that photo? You took a photo at the worst possible time when the package is blurry. All right. Basically, Diaclone skids, or I think it's Burnout. Do they have a name anywhere? Burnout, yes. Diaclone Universe Burnout. Basically, black skids with a new head. Not that thrilled by it. I like the base mold. The new head is. I don't really feel the need to buy this. Like IDW Blur looks really good, like a nice remold. And I've seen the IDW in like the Thrilling 30 did or no, just Generations in general did a IDW Blur. I might pick up the IDW Blur. I'm less likely to pick up this because it's honestly it's just black. Like there's no interesting deco designs whatsoever. The head is alright with the mouth plate and the yellow eyes, but I kind of hope they remold this, because there are more characters that use skids as a base mold. Can't remember their names off the top of my head. The weapons are the same, which is very disappointing. So this one, not big, not high up on my want list. Any other interesting photos? Here. G2, was it Road Rager? From the RC mold. I don't have RC. I'm much more tempted to get this version of the mold. Still a female character, but it's a G2 character. The new helmet, the ninja style helmet, looks really cool. I really like the ninja star. Alt mode still looks as good as this alt mode can. Road Rocket, excuse me, not Rager. I don't know if you could see it very well. Right here, that says Rocket. Let's rock it! Yeah, this looks cool. I don't care what your name is. And also down at the bottom of the list is this dude's crotch. But this is it's basically Sideswipe, the Earthrise Sideswipe mold in RID Prowl colors with a different name, and I'm just not that interested at all. Do we have... Oh, Diaclone Universe Clampdown. That's his name. Clampdown. Okay. I don't much care, honestly. Like, please just do an RID Prowl. That's all I want is the Autobot Card Brothers. Because look, it's literally... I have them right here. Hold on. He's in robot mode, so I have to transform him. But I have RID Prowl. Okay? If I take RID Prowl, and how do I do? I'm trying to remember how this conversion works. Oh, right. Okay. That goes there. I apologize. This might take a little bit of time. Prowl, come on. Prowl. What am I doing? Oh. After that. There we go. Nope. I will get there sooner or later. You know what? It might be better if I rotate his head up. Okay. Boom, boom. I'm going way too far to prove a point, but I want to prove that point. so just bear with me. We're almost done. Oh, Jesus. What is... come on. Also, this toy is very prone to yellowing, apparently. Much like a lot of current Transformers. Mind you, mine, thankfully, is, besides the weapon disintegrating, has stayed in mostly pristine. There we go. Okay. Tell me that this is not that. I'm switching. Tell me that this is not that Legacy Clampdown. Like, I want you to find the difference between these two pictures. They're the same picture. Okay, that's enough of that. Whatever. Yeah. Overall, Clampdown, not interested. Because look, I have it. It's basically Red Alert, but I have this Red Alert. I have the Siege Red Alert. I don't need another version of that mold. I have a Sideswipe. I have G2 Sideswipe. I have Red Alert. I'm done with... I don't have any version of the Earthrise mold, and I don't really feel the need. The big thing. Or the not so big thing. Legacy Cosmos. Yep, they're finally... I'm going to get up for a split second because my ice cream is melting. Mmm. Mmm. Mm. Mm. I didn't take that into consideration when I started filming this video, but... Yep, Legacy Cosmos. AKA the kiss of death for Transformers toy lines. Most of the time. Because, if you don't know the backstory, there was a Cosmos planned for Transformers Titanium. That line died before Cosmos could get released. Then that was planned for Classics, the first version of Classics, what would be later known as Generations. Line died before that Cosmos could get released. And we did finally get a Cosmos in the Thrilling 30, in the Legends scale, who's nice, but they're going fully back to Generation 1 design with this Cosmos. And yeah, I'm absolutely getting this Cosmos. And I would pretty much 100% get a Pathfinder, GoBot Pathfinder repaint remold of this. If they're already going to do, was it Crasher? Or one of the other GoBots from Mirage? Haven't reviewed him yet, haven't made a video of him yet, but I have Mirage. If they're going to do that, I will absolutely get that GoBot repaint of Mirage. But yes, Cosmos at an actual deluxe proportions price point. And yes, we need close up of his feet and crotch. That head, very nice. He just looks very good. This is hilarious. The flagpole, not the flag pole, but like the racing flag that's basically on a gun. And as you can, I don't know if it's like, here's a picture of the alt mode. It's the proportions are hilarious, but they are what the 1970s thought a UFO looked like, because that's what they based Cosmos off of. When he has anyone taken any thought of the fact that Cosmos is an alien robot coming to Earth and dresses up as a UFO? Something that would A, not be a disguise, and B, get you spotted and captured immediately. Hilariously, I don't know if they'll be able to show that. They're probably not going to be willing to show it off. No. This flag is only tampographed on one side. And they try to pass it off in the stream as, oh, he can wave a white flag. Bullshit, you're just lazy. Hilarious, but lazy. There it is. There, it's right there, the white flag. They only tampographed one side. And I guess he can use it as a gun. So he's in the Velocitron line. As I understand it, he is actually the person waving the flag to start the race. That's their explanation for why he's in the subline. Next up, Road Hauler. I mentioned him in my Bulkhead review. No, I do not plan to get him. I already have. Excuse you, Grapple. Let's put your kibble down for now. Grapple and Inferno. And even the lineage behind Road Hauler is hilarious. So I believe it's he's due to an animation error. G1 had a lot of those, where there's a scene in, I think it's Five Faces of Darkness, where there are 8 Constructicons instead of the usual 6. So this guy, they basically turned the animation error into a character, and he's in this race because he's a hauler truck, hence the road hauler. But yeah, he's basically. I love his screaming face. That's hilarious. Like, I wish that head came out in, like, that remold of the head came out in other colors, because I'm, as much as I don't want that toy, I really like that face sculpt, which is So yeah, he's just grapple in green, Greeple, if you will. And even that helmet is, oh no, it is accurate. Never mind. Any other interesting pictures? We already known about this for a long time, but Override looks amazing. I'm absolutely getting her or him, because it's female in the English dub, Japanese male in the Japanese version. But it's such a nice update to the original Override. Absolutely. But yeah, that's another absolute get for me. Here's AKA one of the biggest fails I didn't know Hasbro could pull out of their ass. This is supposed to be RID 2001 Destructicon Scourge. Supposed to be. Mind you, he's going to be named Scourge, Can I find a photo of the package with that? Yep. Robots in Disguise 2000 Universe Scourge. The problem and the fail comes in that first picture I showed. That is not Scourge's color scheme. Not in the cartoon, not in the toy. Let's go TF Wiki it up. Also, this is late in the morning. Very late, and I'm rambling at this point. I should be in bed. So I'm going to try and speed this up as much as I can. Scourge. Robots in Disguise Scourge. There's a good picture. That's a good picture. Do you see the problems with the color scheme on the toy? Now, let me find pictures of his actual toy. Toys. So that is the... Well, no. Screw off. So this is the Japanese deco of this toy, which is closer to, you know, the closer to this, but even then, the big problem, the chest. Let me go back to that second picture of the American version. That, I believe this is closer to how he looked in the show. Fairly. Like the gray and the teal. Technically, the teal's there. It's a bit brighter than, I don't know, but the windows are the wrong color. And like, I like pink. I like pink. I am getting this toy because I don't have a Nemesis Prime or Scourge in my collection. The closest thing I have is a black repaint of the Reveal the Shield Legends Optimus Prime, but that was repainted into Menasor and named Menasor. So I don't have a Nemesis Prime. But this thing annoys me so much because they named it Scourge. Like, and the guy in this stream said that it's a communication error and they're trying to get the chest to match the truck cab. I don't believe that BS. You could have just made it accurate. Like, the translucent pink plastic has nothing to do with it. I still like the color scheme. I'm a fan of the pink. But it's just going to be that slight bit of wrong that every time I look at him on my shelf, and he's going to be displayed on my shelf because he still does look really good as a toy. Even without all the chrome of the oil tank in the back, he still looks good enough for me to pick up. Because I haven't picked up the G2 Laser Prime because I would rather pick up this one. It's just slightly, oh, there. Okay, that's a good shot of Deluxe Legacy Cosmos with the Thrilling 30 Cosmos. That's a good shot. And don't give a shit about this thing. The Top Gun crossover. Don't care. Transformers Red. Do we give a shit about Transformers Red? Thundercracker. Looks alright. Probably not going to pick him up. Prime. Optimus Prime. Looks good. I would actually consider picking that up. Prime Megatron. Looks awesome. I would consider picking that up. Big thing. Shattered glass wheeljack, aka Euro Pretender. He was one of the Pretender vehicles. Slicer. The color scheme is kind of cool. He's not high up on my list, but I haven't picked up any of the Shattered Glass line yet. I don't know if they're going to put out one that I don't have the mold of, because Megatron, Starscream, Jetfire, Blaster I considered, but I'm going to go for the Transistor, not the Transistor though. Twin Cast, the basically Diaclone version of Blaster. I'm going to go for that one. Blur, I've never seen in store, but I kind of want the Shattered Glass Blur. People point out it does look like he comes with modern updates of Energon wheeljacks or Energon downshifts weapons. He also comes with an accessory transformer designed to be a modern version of his Action Master vehicle. Is it Action Master or Pretender? I think it might be Action Master. We'll look up Slicer in a second. But no, he is literally named Slicer. Okay, but with this exosuit, yes, because we're going all alien on it. Here, let's look up Slicer. There we are. Yep. Okay, Euro Action Master. So this is essentially what they're homaging with that. This, which is insane and awesome. But the color scheme is not as accurate. Yeah, it's not nearly as accurate as I don't know, kind of think it should be. But this guy, I love the red, the black, red, and the pink. Awesome color scheme. Not sure if I'm going to pick it up. Anything else? Hey, look, 2 Action Master references. Yay! Jackpot. Looks awesome. All right. Moving on to further into the future news. We get a leak. No pictures yet, but potential year 2 of Legacy. And I already like this picture. So we have to read the names. So Voyager Leo Prime, Beast Wars 2nd Leo Convoy. Awesome. Frickin' Tarn. Yeah, this guy. IDW Tarn is potentially getting. Now, these leaks are tentative, although JT Prime does have a history of being correct. I'm saying. Being correct. So, Tarn, awesome. Freaking Prime Skyquake, this guy. At leader price point, I really want to see what that looks like. I think maybe the biggest thing for me, freaking Armada Megatron. Like, I so wanted to get the Combiner Wars Armada Megatron, but that mold just didn't sit right well with me. That just didn't make sense, but it didn't sit well with me. So I kept backing off, but if I want pictures. I want pictures before I make up my mind, but I really want that Armada Megatron. Core Sludge. Oh yeah, Core Class. They're doing the Dinobots at a Core Class. I don't know how well that's gonna work. Deluxe Needle Nose, cool. Trax's brother, I believe. He's been on like fan polls for years. Them finally trying to get him a character, like a toy. Deluxe Hot Shot. Now, would that again be Armada, just like the Megatron? Because it would have to be either Armada or Energon. They've already done a Generation Selects Cybertron Hotshot based off the Hound mold, which was more an homage to Hotshot's Cybertron Defense Force toy. Then it was his base car mode. So I'm guessing Armada to go with the Megatron, but I'm willing to be wrong. And then a Deluxe Junkion 1, even though we have Wreck-Gar at Voyager. I don't know why they go for a deluxe scale. Core Sound Blaster. I already have a Sound Blaster. I'm fine with the Siege one. Probably not going to get that. And then also Core Slug to go with the Sludge. So those are things to look forward to. Velocitron Wave 2. Deluxe Shadow Striker. There's the Crasher. Freaking GoBots Crasher. And another Voyager Hot Rod? Like, how is it going to be different than the Studio one? Are they just going to repackage the Studio one again? I don't know. But so far, all we have are just these lists and the whatever this is, possibly the Magic. All right, something I've wanted to talk about for a long time, but actually wanted to ignore is Rise of the Beasts. And this fucking thing. Oh, God. This thing. Let's look at the pictures. It's a wearable mask of Optimus Primal's face on his. Well, you can wear it on your face, but it also turns into probably the I want to say almost worst version of Optimus Primal I've ever seen. Maybe. Like, also, just look at the other. Okay, if this thing, I think we can decide whether it's real or not. Should I get it and should I review it? I imagine people are going to say yes, but also you're putting your nose basically right on his crotch. I think if it's going to go right above his feet. Okay. Anything else? No, I don't want an ad. Any Beast movie? Blah blah blah. That the Terracon insignia looks kind of cool. Galvatron. Masterpiece movie Blackout. Don't care. Didn't buy the studio series, don't care much. This mold, I kind of want to get as Thrust at some point. Oh yeah, they're doing a Bumblebee one as well. A Bumblebee, I don't care as much about the Bumblebee mask. Although it does look like he's got a beard. Like a goatee. And oh, there's some instructions for the Optimus Primal roleplay mask. Oh god. Um, that's Optimus Primal's design in the movie. Okay, don't meh. It's kind of a meh. I don't really like the idea of the mask. There it is. Blah blah blah. No, we're done. That's it. All right. What did you What did you think of any of that information? Also, how much? How much? What am I saying? How many times per stream do you think I'm going to be forced to wear that Optimus Primal mask once I get it? Oh God, I'm not looking forward to that, but I'm also thinking it's going to be hilarious. And this video's gone on way too long. Goodbye now. I could keep playing with RID Prowl if you guys want to. Just go watch my review of RID Prowl. Keep it weird.